Good morning. I want to talk to you about a few things. I had some thoughts this morning around what I should write about in the newspaper this month in my op-ed column. And it struck me this morning that I realized that what are we going to do as a people? Are we going to continue to remain complacent in this climate, in these circumstances? Because it's very critical of us right now to think about these things while we're apart or while we're together in the same double-edged sword. We're apart, but yet we're together. Let's think about that for a moment. As we are together with our families and our neighbors and our community, and we have time to reflect, let's look at it from a positive standpoint, because we know that nature tells us there is always two sides to a problem, solution, or circumstance, even a condition. So as we move into this new condition, are we going to be socialized by it? Are we going to be socialized in fear? Are we going to be socialized in complacency? Are we going to be socialized not to fight back? Are we going to be socialized where we don't take time now to rejuvenate as a culture and start to really see this for what it really is? This is a time really for reflection. This is a time to reevaluate your value system as we move into a new frontier, into a new situation. Because when this is over, I would like to know what everyone has taken from it. How are people going to be different in their approach to humanity? What values are they now going to espouse as a people? Are we going to remain as a chicken being plucked of all its feathers till it bleeds, and then forgets about that type of punishment for a handful of seeds to eat or grain? See, that analogy I'm using is sort of like what we are as human beings. We allow complacency to happen in our lives, and we get plucked by this government. We get mistreated. We get treated with so much pain, like in this condition we are in now. And yet we are being thrown some crumbs, a $1,200 bailout, they say. And yet we forget. We forget about the pain. We are so quick to forget about the pain and the cause to the problem. And we allow it through our complacent minds to let it prevail. What I want you to understand here today is that this is a serious matter when it comes to change. Some of us are resistant to change. Some of us are adaptable to change. Darwin talked about the strongest, the fittest shall survive. I believe it's the most intelligent. The most intelligent know they are intuitively aware of their surroundings, and they know what to do to stay healthy and fit and to move within uncertain times and learn how to adapt and emerge from a situation. This is the two sides of the universal laws that I'm talking about. We as a people must now start to rise up. This is my point. This is my point. We need to rise up now. We need to stop being complacent. We need to fight back because the elite, the oligarchs, the imperialists are playing us. They have so much money. The white imperialists, right? They want to dominate the moral and global majority because they are the minority and the immoral minority when it comes to global concept. Why do you think so few have all the money in the United States? So few. And guess who they are? All white men who believe in the concept of white imperialism. So that means taking all their wealth and taking all of your wealth, your taxes, work you to death, take all of your taxes, and allow for a contagion to be spread, and then take their time to address it and tell you, well, maybe we don't want a mutiny, so let's give them a little something to contain. That's all the psychological thing behind this whole piece. To pacify your ignorance with money. You lose all value. You lose all sense of core values. You lose all sense of yourself to fight. Stay home. Watch the idiot box. There's a connection there. There's a correlation between staying home and watching the idiot box. Because that will continue to keep you programmed and socially conditioned. Particularly for you weak-minded ones who don't have the discerning capacity. I'm asking you to wake up. Love the people who you are with. Start to make plans for your life. Start to stand up and see what you are made of. And join me in the fight. Join me in the Facebook fight to shut down Facebook May 1st. Everyone is shut down Facebook Day, May 1st. Everyone will not go on Facebook. Pass this around. To not make it go viral, everyone should not go on Facebook May 1st. Trump is saying this is a war. He's using the language of war. Why? Have you asked yourself that intuitive question? Because he thinks China has created chemical biological warfare on the U.S. and in other countries. He wouldn't use the word war if that was the case. I'm asking you to really start to begin to think critically about everything. I am in revolution mode right now. I'm in revolution mode. Put my mask on, a good one, and go out. One medium I'm using is this YouTube. And one another objective is I'm asking you to do is shut down Facebook. Let them feel you. Shut it down for one day so that they can feel the impact. And you deal with your family. You talk with your family and you get off of Facebook. But you tell them right now, you got 2 weeks. Spread the word. I'm going to spread it. Facebook Doomsday is May 1st. Please do it. That's not asking you for money. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm just asking you to get off of Facebook for one day. You get back on the 2nd. But let Facebook know that nobody's on. Nobody in America will be on. So, my friends, that's something for you to think about. I'm thinking about writing this in my next article. because I think it's crucial that we learn how to prepare ourselves for moving forward after this condition we're in. I don't even know what to call it, but we need to start thinking seriously about how we're going to move forward. Are we going to be stronger because of it? Are we going to develop plans for our future based on the conditions that we have now? Are we going to be strong and be united as a people in solidarity against this crazy administration? And don't let our government get this far out any longer, but to take us in the right direction, to pull us in a right direction for once in our goddamn lives. Are whites and blacks and Hispanics and everybody going to decide that we are one people, a working class people, a people with dreams and aspirations, and that we don't need to feel sick about these conditions, but we need to rise up and start thinking and using our heads and our minds, start building our own communities, start sharing our resources with each other and building upon those resources. If you've ever heard anything sensible in this whole situation, hear what I'm telling you. And do not fear. Do not fear anything. Don't fear anything. This I leave you. Please like and comment. Thank you.